Yeah, what's going on, bro?
Hey, what's good, bro?
You represent them Gamecocks. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, home state, baby.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm representing Brooklyn. I don't have no team, so I love these players, man. And Kyrie definitely top five for me right now, on
Okay,
and off the court. You know what I'm saying?
okay. He getting busy on the court. I haven't caught
Oh,
any of that game.
man, he he not getting a lot of talk by the talking heads
Mm-hmm.
because of obvious
Dang, yeah.
reasons, but he
His
is
play.
definitely playing. He first team. He gonna be first team All NBA.
Okay,
I can't
okay,
name a point guard in the East that's better than Kyrie Irving right now.
okay. That's what's up.
Yeah. Well, hey man, peace to the original people of the Creator. Welcome to another edition, Fresh Five Friday with Ty and Reggie. What's good, my brother?
What's up, man? What's up? Long week, man. Long week.
Yeah, man, this week flying by. It's flying. What we gonna do today?
Oh man, we're gonna do something different for our fans today, man. So this Fresh Five Friday is gonna be Fresh Five by rapid fire. And what I mean by that, you don't have any of the questions.
No,
I'm gonna give them to you, and you just gonna have to go off the dome with your answer.
so I don't. That's it.
Huh?
That's
Yeah.
it. All right,
No time to prep. I
let's
figure
go.
I throw you one today. How about that?
Oh yeah.
So the first one I got for you, and this is all NFL driven, due to we in the playoffs now, right?
Okay. Well, that's
So
good. I didn't even know that.
yeah, so it's not gonna be nothing hard, but I just wanted to do something different. So the first question I got for you, with the way Pittsburgh Steelers finished the season, how do you feel about your team going into the offseason and going into next year?
Any Steeler fan that talked to me, they know I'm ready for a change. I want to see Mike T gone. I mean, he's a great coach, but he's the only coach in the NFL that stands on the sideline and don't hold the play sheet. You know, he's just there. I mean, he's a great motivator and everything, but it's time for, especially after looking at, I want a coach like Dan Campbell, somebody like that. I look at him as a player's coach. And as far as quarterback situation, me and B Days and Mo Murphy talk all the time about the quarterback with Pickens. I'm not sold on him. He
Okay.
had one good game against Baltimore, and that's because Baltimore played the run the entire game. They said if you beat us, we're gonna make this quarterback beat us. They put 8 in the box every play. So all you gotta do is get the ball out your hand quick before they sack you. But I ain't saying get rid of him, but we need a veteran quarterback. So with that being said, I look at us as the worst team in the AFC North going into next year. Not better than Cincinnati, not better than Baltimore if Lamar Jackson come back, and Deshaun Watson going to come back a different beast next year.
I
So
believe.
I don't feel good about it. No.
Okay. Okay. So I had an opportunity to go back and look at our episode from September from the preseason. And out of all your preseason picks of who's going to have like breakout years, only Philly succeeded.
That's it.
So my question to you is, are you riding with Philly the rest of the way?
Yeah, man. Philly, I mean, because I got love for Jalen Hurts,
Yeah.
but I was saying that Philly was the best team in the most complete team in the league, but part of me gonna have to change. They're the most complete team with Jalen Hurts. So it's hard for me not to say that San Francisco 49ers isn't the most complete team in the NFL right now because they're playing with the last pick of the draft as the quarterback right now, and they're on an 11-game winning streak. So that just telling me that they can plug and play that position with anyone.
Yeah.
So, but to answer your question, I'm gonna roll with Philly.
Okay, okay. Now, just the rebuttal on that, I think the right team can probably confuse that quarterback and make it very difficult for him, and show that he was the last pick of the draft. But that's yet to be seen. So we'll see.
But they got the Cowboys this week, so
Okay. But my next question for you is, with that being said that you're gonna roll with Philly, who do you think is going to win the MVP? And is that who you think should win?
Hmm.
So it's a kind of like a two-part question.
Patrick Mahomes gonna win the MVP.
Okay.
Jalen Hurts should win the MVP.
Okay.
Because it's never been a time in sports history that the best player on the best team with the best record didn't win the MVP. In the NFL, especially when he's on this, he only lost one game as a starter this year. He missed 2 games, and they lost both games that he missed. Now, it is a little different because Aaron Rodgers won it the last 2 years, and they barely made the playoffs. So, well, no, they won their division 2 years in a row. He won the MVP 2 years in a row. But just to not go on and on, Pat Mahomes gonna win. Jalen Hurts should win.
Okay. Okay. Now, with that being said, now that the NFL playoffs have started and you riding with Philly, who do you see Philly playing for the Super Bowl?
Chiefs?
Kansas City?
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't
Because
see or the Bengals being able to do anything with them.
I don't, because Cincinnati offensive line, I mean, we probably could get a sack against their offensive line. They don't protect well. And your boy in Buffalo, Josh Allen, he make too many careless mistakes in the red zone, especially. He'll give you a pick. Him and Dak Prescott they're gonna give you a gift. But and Pat Mahomes, man, he's the first quarterback since Michael Vick that give, that must see TV. He like Steph Curry playing. I want to see him play. And he's gonna do something exciting to play every game. So I think they're the best team. He put up the same numbers this year that he put up with the Cheetah last year. So I think Kansas City Chiefs gonna be there in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, if they defense hold up,
yeah,
we'll see.
Because they'll give you 30. They'll let you get 30 on them, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So my last question of this fresh fire, rapid fire is going to be last question. We went real hard on the Dallas Cowboys on the episode that was relevant to 95.
Correct.
So do you feel differently now that they won a playoff game, or they're who we thought they were?
They are who we thought they were. And winning a playoff game, you see the 2 teams that I picked to go in the Super Bowl. I don't know what 2 teams you got. I want you to tell me, but I still feel the same way about the Cowboys. They had a decent season, but it's going to be 28 years. They ain't played since 95. Go ahead and add another year to it. So I still feel the same about them. They are who we thought they were. Nothing. Okay.
I still feel the same way. So to all the Cowboy fans that watch the show, sorry. I'm still not impressed for beating the old Tom Brady. I'm sorry.
Nope. Sorry.
But speaking of, just to throw that out there, this show wasn't about me. It was about the rapid fire of your questions. But I will give you my pick for the Super Bowl. I do feel like I am riding with Philly. Anybody that know my backstory know that I supposed to have been a Philly fan, which I'm a diehard Saints fan. So I do got much love for Philly ever since I've been a child. And not because they're doing okay now. I'll tell you, I would have told you that last year or the year before they won the Super Bowl, whatever. I do have love for Philly. And I'm going to ride with your guy, Hurts. He should be back this week.
He played last week.
And I think it's going to be Philly. And if you would have asked me last week, I probably would have said the Bengals, but after watching them play, I'm gonna say Kansas City as well, because I agree with you with Buffalo. With Von Miller going down, I don't think offense they don't have the room to make those mistakes that Josh Allen been making, but they were kind of covered up, in my opinion, because their defense. Now that defense has fell off a little bit, I don't think he has that much room for error. So that's why I'm gonna move Buffalo out of there. The Bengals, like you said, watching them up until last week, I knew they always had an offensive line problem, but it's starting to show more towards the end of the season than it was earlier in the season or midway through the season. So I think Kansas City is the team to beat in the AFC. And everything got to go through Philly. And put it this way, the crazy thing about it is I think Philly's toughest task is going to be the Giants this week. And because for one, someone said it, and I've experienced that with the Saints, with Tampa. It's hard to beat a team 3 times in the same year.
Hard, man.
In your division, it's hard to beat a team 3 times, and that's what Philly would have to do to get out of the second round, is to beat the Giants. So the Giants coming in with nothing to lose, and they got a good coach that he's that Dan Campbell type of coach that he's a player's coach, and that team has rallied around him.
Yep.
So and they playing with a bunch of who was that besides Saquon? Who name a receiver? You know one of them receivers?
No. And that was gonna be my next question to you. What is the team that could shake up everything in the NFC? And what is the team that could shake up everything in the AFC?
So in the NFC, for sure, it's the Giants.
It's the Giants. Yeah, that's my pick too.
The AFC, I mean, the people that's supposed to be there is there right now. Because I'm saying, if you would have asked me this last week, we could have said Miami. But right now, I'm just saying, you expect the Bengals to be where they at. You expect Kansas City to be where they at. You expect, who else is there? Buffalo to be where they at.
Buffalo.
So
and mine would be my two shake 'em up teams is the Jaguars and New York.
I was trying to think of what the other team was. Yeah, Jaguars.
They don't quit. The last 2 weeks, they done came back after being down by double digits in the 20s. You know, they got a don't quit attitude. It's hard to beat somebody that don't have nothing to lose.
Yeah, and we don't do Cinderellas and pros.
No.
But that pick would be Jacksonville and the Giants.
And part of me was a little, I guess, hating a little bit because Trevor Lawrence come from our nemesis, our rivalry, Clemson. Yeah. So part of me was hating on him, but man, just watching him, he's 6'6", standing in that pocket. He mobile, he can do everything. You know, and everybody was the quarterback you like in
Justin Hubbard.
Yeah. He made him look elementary, man.
Yeah, because I'm saying it's unheard of coming from 4 interceptions and winning the game.
Correct.
It's all about the turnover battle. That's what we was always taught. You know, so for him to do that, that took a lot of poise to say, he's a second-year quarterback?
Second year, man. You know, and he had a bad first year. Everybody went there and showed out, man. He went there and became a frat boy.
Yeah. But bro, that's my show, man. I wanted to switch it up, man. Throw some questions at you. You handle it, like a G, which I expect you to do.
Yeah.
But just to do something a little different, throw some questions at you that you didn't have time to prep for, and it is what it is.
You probably done started something because I'm probably gonna go that route next week when it's my turn to pick.
Hey, it's cool, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was confident. I was gonna say, hey, to keep it with the 5. I was like, okay, you're gonna have 55 seconds to give me. But I knew when you're talking about something that comes second nature, it's not hard to speak on. So
I didn't know where that was coming from, man. All right. Well, what you got for us there? You playing anything today? Nah,
I don't got anything, man. I said I was gonna leave it to you. Just like the
All right.
rapid fire, I'm throwing everything at you. So
All right.
give me something.
Well, you know, every week I always post videos anyway, but this week came the video I posted this week, it came off a conversation that I was having with someone, and they were just stressed out about things that was going on like in the world, just like every little thing. You shouldn't be stressing out about the weather. You shouldn't be stressing out about traffic. You have no control over that. So my thing was, I said, you don't even have control over your heart. You can't tell your heart to stop beating. As powerful as our brain is, it can't tell your heart to stop beating. It can't tell your heart to beat. So if you don't have control over the very thing that keeps you alive, what make you think you can control anything else out here in this world? So with that being said, if you got 0% control over it, why give it any energy at all? Why stress out about it at all? You know? So that's my thing. Don't stress out about things that you have no control of.
Hey, bro, that's an excellent point of view. But the only thing I would add is I totally agree, but that is so easier said than done.
Oh, for sure, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, that's why, you know, even in what we do, you know, behavioral health is always full. I mean, it's easier said than done. You can talk about it, but once you get that in your brain, if that can click,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna, if you can just take that 10 seconds and take that deep breath and say, I can't control that. Just let me chill. Maybe it can save you from going over the edge. Just that
absolutely.
one moment. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna help all the time because I
Yeah,
don't like standing in lines. I never did. So, but that's something I have to get over. I can't control that, you know? So
yeah, and it takes practice. So that's something that you can practice and work towards getting better on.
absolutely. Yeah, man. This is an excellent week, bro. I know you got some business to take care of today. I'm trying to wrap things up myself, but thank y'all for listening. This has been another edition of Fresh Fire Friday with TY and Reggie. Peace be unto you.